Skyhawks Sports Network here, joined by women's soccer head coach Damian Clarke and junior defender Renee Junna. Coach, we'll take it over to you.
Renee, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good.
Well, first of all, obviously, you being one of the first foreign kids we've had in the program, it's super exciting for us as a staff. I think it's exciting for the team. How did you feel in the group, and how things fit in the group for you?
I feel like it's a pretty good fit. Like, as much as people are like local here, like everyone is really like, I don't know, really open minded. Like, it doesn't even feel like I'm away from home, and especially it's good having another international because, being the only international can be hard. So when there's another one by your side, like it just makes it easier. I also came from two past teams that had like loads of internationals. So this is honestly my first team where it's like majority is local or like just American. So.
Right.
I feel like for that type of structure, like I feel like it's been great. It just like feels like nothing's really like it doesn't really give exclusion or anything like that. So it's pretty
Awesome.
It's pretty good like that, I would say.
And tell us exactly where you're from.
I am from Canberra, Australia, so that is the capital. A lot of people think it's Sydney, but it's Canberra. It's just a little hole that's near Sydney. I played boys growing up for a majority of my life. I played 2 years with women before coming over to America. So this is actually my like sixth season playing in a women's team. And I think I've had more fun playing on women's team in America than I have in Australia, which is honestly fun for me because I'm all the way over here. But
Right.
yeah, so Australia, been there since forever. Saw my brother come to America, was like, that's a good idea. Did it right after him. Then COVID hit, and I was like, oh crap. So I had to wait an extra year. So I'm a bit older than I should be, but it's okay because I'm an international, so I can get away with it.
Yeah, no, I think it's also good to have honestly an older player inside the group. I think there's levels of maturity that we all take on as we get a little older, even myself.
Yeah.
When it comes to playing in Australia versus playing here, could you have stayed on there and played in college or played semi-pro? And why, in a certain sense, choosing to come to the U.S. and chase education here?
I think, I mean, it's always been in the back of my head because my dad is a coach himself, and he's like, when he was coaching when I was obviously like maybe 8 or ish, like a bit younger, like he'd always send his girls, because he was a girls coach, he'd always send his girls to America. So that was always like the path that would happen. And then my brother went. But also I think during COVID it really like hit me that I was like, once I finished school, I was just working full time, and then I played soccer separate. So everything was really separated. I tried to go to uni, but everything was online, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I just worked full time, and then I just played just like a local league, which was the highest league in our state. But I think I wanted to come back and do school, and the only way that I could do that was really like America has like the best system for that, like the student athlete part, like you really can't get that anywhere else. So then again, seeing like tens of girls like going over, and then seeing my brother go over, like it just seemed like such a right fit that like once COVID hit, I was like, yeah, like I need to get out of here. I need to go do something. Like I've just lost like half a year for school. I've lost a year in soccer because of COVID. So I just trying to take it while I can. So I think America was like the best ideal situation for that.
Well, awesome. And obviously we're excited to have benefited in a certain sense from some of what COVID, obviously the unfortunate piece of COVID created a little bit of opportunity for kids to gain a year of experience. So we've got 5 girls that are in the 5th year. I didn't even think about the fact that you're actually a year older than most kids at this point, which totally makes sense. Tell us about the team, and how you feel as far as, the results that we've gotten and sort of where we're at. Obviously, Friday night was a really exciting result for all of us, and you getting your first career goal. A lot of positive things.
Yeah, well, can always be happy with like that performance, not only a goal, but also just like the way the team really clicked. Like I was talking to a couple of the girls, and especially to my other center back, Liz, like we just said like we've never played like this, like for our like what was that, our 6th game maybe? I can't remember. Yeah. But we had 4 games away from home. Like we were traveling back to Texas for 3 weeks. Like I think we had pretty good results. We could have won 2 games where we unfortunately didn't. But I mean, when you're away from home, it's hard. So I feel like Friday night really like locked in our team, and like the bench, even like that energy was insane. Like I don't think I saw one person not screaming. Like it's even the simple things, just like completing a pass. Like you have people on the sideline being like, "Good hustle, like good stuff." So I feel like the team, no matter on the field or off the field, is like so supportive, and I think everyone is so like locked in, and like we know what we want. So I feel like that impact really helps. And Friday night was honestly one of the best games I think we've played.
Yeah.
And I think Friday night's like definitely for the back line, like I think our back line really carried that game. Like Rachel on my side, like she had an outstanding game. Me and Liz were strong on the inside, and then Gonzo on the other side. Like I just think no one really, if we stay like that, no one can really get past us. And knowing that we have players like Amber that can come off the bench and do the exact same thing and make the exact same impact, like we really have nothing to lose. It's just we got to get those goals in straight away, like we always talk about, which is what we did, and we put 3 away. Sabi and Jenna had great goals as well, like insane. So yeah, I just think our home game really locked in and really brought us as a team.
Yeah, I mean, Puebla's a good team, regardless of their record.
Yeah.
I think we all knew it was going to be a tough game, and having to come back from, the bomb that their player Sydney Lasser dropped was definitely a little test of character. Also, I think that there's a relationship that's developing with you and Liz, and
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that and how you guys are beginning to feel as a tandem of center backs.
At the start, it was a bit shaky, but I think that's just because that's always shaky what you're going to get. But I think with Liz and I understanding how each other play now, like especially talking to the coaches as well, knowing that Liz drops deeper first, meaning that I can step forward, makes it so much easier in the moment, just being like, okay, I'm just going to attack it instead of waiting. I think we both just work well together, and we work well with the keeper as well, which I think is really important as like center backs. And we both have our side that we're locked. Like me and Rachel, like I love being on Rachel's side. Like it's insane. So knowing that Liz also likes being on Gonzo's side, like we have trust in our width and next to us as well. So I think that's really good, and it just really builds a bond around us. Like she's a 5th year, she's older, so she's even teaching me things that I don't know. And just like that, I can just have trust in my whole back line, especially her next to me. So yeah.
Awesome. No, I mean, I think the style of play is really, I think you're beginning to catch on to things and beginning to have fun with it.
That's also, she reminds me, like, keep it ticking, or like we don't need to drive all the time. Like she's that little like angel on my shoulder that's like, no, like we can relax, which is when I'm more like sprinting, like you said. Like I like to attack as a center back, which is weird to see, but I don't know, something in me just like, I need to run. Well, but like she's that one little voice in my head that's like, no, like let's keep it playing. So she sort of calms me down in a way.
But I mean, I think there's a time for both, and it's exciting to watch that balance begin to grow. So I mean, I think that, as a coaching staff, we're really excited with the direction that the team is going, with the direction that the center backs and the back line are leading the team to continue to go. So yeah, I really appreciate the effort to get here, the trust, and coming to a place that you've never been.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of excitement around what we're doing as a whole, and you're a big part of it.
Most definitely. I am happy I can make such an impact, but can't really do it without my teammates. So it's all them as well.
Thank you.